Hello, I'm an ABI, a psychological well-being assistant from Psychia. I'd like to welcome you to Psychia Stream, the professional streaming platform created for psychologists and coaches. Throughout this short video, you'll learn how to navigate the platform and start making the most of it from day one. At Psychia, we've carefully designed the experience to be clear, intuitive, and efficient, because we know your time as a professional truly matters. Psychia Stream is a practical, bilingual platform designed for professionals who use MeditIAs in individual sessions, group workshops, and conferences. In this video, we'll focus on how to use MeditIAs in individual clinical practice, one of the areas where their therapeutic value becomes most evident. MeditIAs can be used in many different moments throughout an individual session. They function as a clinical wildcard, empowering your practice and becoming a precise emotional ally when used with professional judgment. The key is to become familiar with them and integrate them consciously into your therapeutic work. Remember that MeditIAs are organized into series. Filtering by series and choosing the one that best fits what you are working on in a given session is often the easiest and most effective way to begin. Let's look at some practical examples of how MeditIAs can be used in individual consultation. If a client arrives highly anxious, stressed, or emotionally activated, and your goal is to reduce that level of activation in order to continue working therapeutically, you can use MeditIAs from the Deep Calm series. For example, the Anchor of My Restless Sea invites the client to connect with an inner place of steadiness and calm as a personal right.
You are your anchor, your safe retreat. Breathe deep and feel calm. Peace waits for you here at your fair.
You can also use MeditIAs from the Deep Sleep series, such as Tension Go, to support a gentle downregulation of the nervous system. In just a few minutes, you can lower emotional activation and then continue with another intervention or a deeper process of exploration. MeditIAs are also extremely helpful when supporting clients in understanding complex psychological concepts. For instance, grasping the emotional and embodied experience of letting go of something that is no longer beneficial is often very difficult. Many clients come to therapy because they are unable to move beyond situations that cause suffering. Yet, at the same time, they remain strongly attached to dysfunctional thoughts or behaviors. In many cases, the hidden gains of maintaining those patterns outweigh the perceived losses, making letting go feel almost impossible. Through a MeditIA, you can offer a metaphor and an experiential pathway that makes this process more accessible. MeditIA does not perform miracles, but it builds an emotional and energetic bridge that helps initiate change. Your professional skill lies in knowing when to introduce it, as that subtle push that can make a meaningful difference on a particular day. MeditIAs can also be used to work transversely with core therapeutic concepts across sessions. Kindness, self-care, and self-compassion are clear examples. In the Deep Sleep series, Heal is designed to support better sleep, but it also serves as a powerful allegory of kindness toward oneself. In the Deep Bliss series, the Sweet Caress offers a direct experience of gentle well-being. In the Deep Calm series, the Samurai's Calm helps clients understand self-care as a conscious act of honoring and protecting their inner temple. The Self-Compassion series is specifically designed for this type of work, and MeditIAs, such as Neon Kindness, can be used very directly in individual sessions to deepen self-compassionate processes. The entire Deep Bliss series also functions as a set of generative practices for happiness and joy in their own right. In just 3 minutes, you can shift the emotional tone of a session without the need for extensive cognitive explanation. At a more subtle and advanced level, and when you know the series well, MeditIAs can be used as strategic emotional generators. For example, the Departing Sailboat from the Deep Calm series moves through several emotional states. One of exhaustion, where the client feels they can no longer go on, and another of openness toward the hope of a new place to inhabit. With the appropriate therapeutic framing, you can accompany the client through this emotional journey, helping them hold their suffering and gradually let it go, while together discovering new internal gains that make leaving the dysfunctional pattern possible.
The sailboat that sailed away took what was causing pain, the questions with no echo, the weary silent strain, and on the shore there stayed the here and now, the deep quietude, the sweet relief of letting go without a trace.
As you can see, MeditIAs are designed so that your professional judgment always comes first. Do not underestimate their ability to elicit emotions and generate deep psychological insights. For this reason, Psychia Stream is a platform intended exclusively for professionals. The Mantras series, for example, can be extremely helpful in processes of self-exploration, meaning-making, or existential crisis. However, it requires a solid emotional grounding and should not be used with clients who are unable to sustain that level of openness due to trauma or more basic emotional instability. In addition, we have created and continue to expand collections of MeditIAs specifically designed to mobilize particular emotional states in clinical practice. One example is the Clinical Series, conceived as a set of therapeutic wildcards for everyday work. We also offer structured programs where you can combine classical mindfulness practices with MeditIAs through the masterclasses available on the platform. As you can see at Psychia Stream, our goal is to make your professional life easier and to provide tools that genuinely empower your clinical practice. Explore creatively and always use MeditIAs with care and professional responsibility. This brings us to the end of this initial tour of Psychia Stream. I hope you found it useful and that you begin exploring its possibilities in individual clinical work, taking your professional practice to the next level. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments or explore the additional videos available in the video section.